Inside our Campus Insider studios, I'm Shea Pepler, and the NC State Wolfpack sit at 17-10 on the season and even 7-7 in conference and are preparing to host in-state rival North Carolina tonight. Joining us now is the Wolfpack's head coach, Mark Gottfried, and coach, UNC in a 9-game win streak. What do you believe has been the major difference for the Tar Heels' turnaround this season, and what makes them so dangerous?
Well, I think a number of things have happened. Number one, they've got Leslie McDonald playing at a high level. If you go back to the beginning of the year and remember, he missed a lot of games. He had been sitting out. It took him a little bit of time to find his rhythm. I think he's playing at a high level. McAdoo's playing at a really high level right now, even Takoto as a wing player. Marcus Paige has been terrific for him all year. And when you look around the country, I'm not sure anybody is as hot as they are. They've beaten quality teams this year, and they're playing at a really high level right now.
Coach, how do you think your two teams match up tonight?
Well, we had an interesting game in Chapel Hill earlier this year. We had a terrible start. They were terrific early in the game. We got in a big hole and climbed back and made it competitive, but we had such a bad start. But, this is going to be a little different. We're playing at home. Our guys are excited. I think our young guys are a little better now than they were earlier in the year. But, they're a terrific team right now. And, again, I think they're hotter than anybody in the country. The biggest thing we got to do is slow them down a little bit. They're running like crazy. They're rebounding the ball really well. We've got to slow the pace down just a little bit. We like to run too, but I think that's their strength right now. So we've got to control some tempo, and it'll be an interesting game.
Well, Coach, UNC tonight, then you still have Miami, BC, and most notably Pitt left on your schedule. Should you win out, can you state your case as a tournament team?
Well, we have work to do. We've had a lot of near misses. We had a near miss at Syracuse. We had Missouri right here in our building, came right down to the wire. We had Wake Forest on the road. We've had a couple near misses that would have probably changed the game for us. So right now, we've got to win out. We got to play, and we got to do what we can do and control our own destiny. I always tell our team, you win your way into the tournament. And for right now, it's one game at a time for us. We're worried about North Carolina tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Coach, looking at the college basketball landscape as a whole, is there a team you like outside the ACC that you believe is poised to make a run here in March?
Well, I like Florida because the fact that college basketball nowadays, it's hard to have a team full of seniors, and they have one, which is unusual. It's such a young man's game, and guys leave early to go to the NBA, and they've kept it together enough to where they have 4 senior starters. I like that about Florida's team. So I think they're going to be a difficult team to beat.
Well, Coach, in your conference, Syracuse's Jim Boeheim raised eyebrows on Saturday night after he was ejected late in the game against Duke. The Orange ultimately ended up losing that game. But have you ever, as a head coach, had a moment like that where you were fired up, lost your temper, coat almost came off, anything like that?
We've all had them. I've had many of them. And, that was such a big game from a magnitude standpoint. Everybody's watching. But I think most of us coaches, we've lost our mind a few times probably along the way.
All right, one final question here, Coach. NC State had one player at this year's NFL Combine. Defensive back Dante Johnson ran a 4.45 in the 40-yard dash. We were wondering, what would your 40 time be?
Wow. The clock runs slow enough for mine. It'd take me too long. I need more than 40 yards, too, or less than 40 yards. About 20 yards is all I have.
All right, Coach Gottfried, thanks so much for the time. Good luck tonight against the Tar Heels.
Thank you.